let's try and see if we are actually going to be able to take another one before we get the charged zombie. Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Today we are back once again playing Dead Ahead Zombie Warfare, and today we are going to be taking a look at Lester, which he is the brand new unit that came out with the Christmas event. Now I managed to bring him up to the highest level only using legendary items, so he is going to be as powerful as he can be. Now with this battle deck, I also decided to bring the Farmer with me, since as you guys know, the Farmer and Lester are both quite similar, so I want to put them side by side to see which one is going to be better. So let's go ahead and jump into, I want to go into stage 5, since stage 5 is not that difficult, and then let's do a normal mission, then let's make our way up to something more challenging like stage 7. So I want to do something normal here, so I think this one is going to be normal. Mission 79 is going to be a normal one, and then we are going to jump into mission 79, which is going to be a hard one, and then we are going to try a challenge and see how well Lester is going to do here. So we do have this little guy, the runner, so let's go ahead and take my Marine, that way we can get rid of him, since we are waiting for Lester to be ready. And I hope that the Marine doesn't actually take this mission down that quick. That's gonna suck, since we are not going to get to see Lester in action. So let's take Lester out first, and then I'm going to take my Farmer behind. And it's not gonna be fair, since the Farmer has the ability around him, so maybe for the next round. And we actually took this mission down. I think this was way too easy. We didn't actually get to see Lester in action, so let's try something more difficult. Let's do stage, that was way too easy. Let's do stage, that's a normal one. Let's do something hard. 81, I think 79 was a hard one. Yeah, there you go. Let's start and go into mission 79, and this time let's get to see how Lester is going to do here. You know what, I'm going to use a power drink, since I want Lester to be ready quick. So let's take the Farmer, not the Farmer, the Marine first, and then once Lester is ready, we are going to take him out, and then we are going to take the Farmer behind. Actually, let's do together, and let's see which one. They pretty much are the same unit, different outfit. And I think I saw somebody mention that the only difference between the Farmer and Lester is actually a little bit faster than the Farmer. But I think as of right now, I don't see a big difference between the two, other than the fact that I only use legendary items with Lester, and with the Farmer I literally just use anything, since he's not that useful overall. And let's go ahead there. Come on, Lester's actually almost went down there. And the Farmer is only level 6, and Lester is actually the highest level, so it's not going to be quite fair. But what I want to show you guys is how similar, or which one is going to be better overall. I think just because Lester is at a higher level, he might be better than the Farmer, but as of right now, I don't see a big difference between the two, other than the fact that we got a new unit. And I think they rushed, and you know what, they run out of ideas to what to do with the new unit. I think they wanted to do something that was not going to be that crazy, since we do have stage 8 coming out soon as well. So he looks pretty cool, and I think he looks way better than the Farmer. I think there he looks better than the Farmer. So there you go, we took this mission. But let's go ahead and jump. That was way too easy too. I want to jump into something more difficult than that. Let's maybe try a challenge in stage 5. If we do have one here, I do believe we have one challenge here. Let's take this 2, I think. Let's see, challenge, maybe this one. Let's do challenge 1, because I think challenge 2 is actually quite difficult. But let's do challenge 1, might be no. Oh, there you go. Oh, and challenge 1 is actually not a nightmare, it's just a hard one. So let's start this one by using another power drink. And then we do have the balloon zombies, which are going to, if I get close to them, they are going to get me infected. So we do not want that to happen. So I think Lester is actually going to do good here since he is going to be a range unit. Also, oh, we have the witches though. Let's see. Can they survive? Oh, look at that. Lester actually took both of the witches with only one shot, so that's pretty awesome. Now let's take my generator, that way we can get a little bit of extra water. So for this one, I'm also going to try and only utilize using Lester and the farmer, or at least only, well, for this one let's use both, and for the next round I'm only going to be using Lester, so you guys can have a better idea how Lester is going to do if you guys want to upgrade him like I did, only using legendary items, or is it going to be worth it to waste your legendary items in this unit. Look at all the witches rushing into school balls, and we almost lost this one. The only thing that makes this challenge difficult is the witches, so here they come again. Let's take the Marines since the witches are coming in. There you go, and we lost this one. That's okay though. Let's go ahead and now I want to go into maybe stage 5. No, this was 5. Let's go into stage 6. But here though, it's like a lot of fire, so we do need to be careful. Maybe they'll do good since they are a little bit out of range. So let's go ahead and try mission 92. And let's see how well Lester is going to do here. Now, for this one, I'm only going to be using Lester, and I'm not going to be using the farmer. I'm going to be using Lester as well as the Marine, just in case you have this little guy. So let's use the Marine. You know what? Maybe let's use the mechanic. And once we get rid of all of these little guys, then we are going to take Lester now. And then, since he is a ranged unit, he might do better than what we did last time in the challenge. He's getting rid of all the zombies with one shot, and then I'm also want to take another Lester just a little bit, since we are doing pretty good so far. You know, it's just a power ring, because I don't want to. Oh, come on, Lester might go down here. Let's see. Oh, he's scared. He might go down. Come on, Lester. You only have one left. Come on. There you go. Nice. We have another Lester there, so now right now we have 2 Lesters, and then we're probably gonna get more rebel zombies coming in. So let's take my generator, and then I'm going to the there you go. Let's see, can they survive? They actually did. They managed to get rid of all the zombies before they got, well, not that one, but at least they managed to get rid of all of the ones that were going their way. So let's take another Lester, and let's see, maybe we get to finish this mission. So far they're doing pretty good. I want to take another one before I use another Marines and finish this one. Let's take a power drink, and look at that. I also have all of my water and rage points ready, so let's take another list. Right now we are going to have 4, and he's actually doing pretty good. Stage 7 is really difficult, and he's managing to do pretty well here. Since he is a ranged unit, we're killing this zombie before we get to us. So let's take the Marine, let's take my mechanic, and finish this one up and try something more difficult. Maybe let's do a nightmare. Let's do a nightmare, and let's see how well they're going to do in a nightmare mission in stage 6. There we go. Nice. This was mission 92, and we got 2 stars, which is not bad. We're not looking to get 3 stars. We just wanted to see how well Lester was going to do here. So now let's go and do a nightmare mission. That was normal. Maybe let's do a normal one before we go into a nightmare, but I want to do a nightmare. Let's do mission 97, and let's see, since this is a nightmare, let's see how well we're going to do here. And once again, we do have the balloon zombie, which Lester is going to do good. Since he is a ranged unit, he's going to kill them before they get to us, hopefully. And then we have this rebel zombie, and I think, there we go, nice. We don't even have to take one out before they get to us. So Lester is doing pretty good. We have one more coming in, and his range is pretty decent. He's not, compared to the other, like the sniper, which is another new unit, he doesn't have the biggest range, but he has a pretty good one. So let's take another. I meant to use my power drink. Well, let's give him some help. Let's take all of my units, and then let's take another Lester. Oh, they're making my way there. Now we have 2 Lesters in the battlefield. Maybe I'm going to take a farmer so you guys can see. I'll have a better idea. Let's take a farmer. And then one of my Lester got infected there, so here they come. One just went down, and then we have the farmer. It's kind of hard to put them side by side and see which one is actually reloads faster. but they are both quite similar. I will say that Lester is kind of a little bit faster when it comes to walking. I'm not sure if Lester is faster when it comes to reloading though. There you go. Now we have the farmer. Let's see, one. Oh, look at that, they're scared. So let's take another farmer. Let's take my mechanic. Let's take the marine. Let's take the guard. And then I think we should be able to take this one, which wasn't hard at all. It was a nightmare mission, but that wasn't that hard. There you go. We are going to take this one. You know what? I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make it, but let's go ahead and try and do a mission from stage 7. And let's see how well Lester's going to do here. But before we jump there, let's see. I do want to take Sonja because Sonja is actually going to help me a lot in stage 7. Let's get rid of that. And then let's see how well we're going to do in stage 7. Look at that. We're still waiting for stage 8, which should be coming hopefully this year. Well, it says coming soon, so I was expecting it to get it last year, but we didn't quite get it. But hopefully we get it anytime soon. It will be great if we do. So let's go ahead and try and start by using a power drink. And this one is actually I believe this is one of the easiest missions from stage 7. So we might do pretty good, who knows. So I'm going to take Lester, and I think Lester's going to do pretty good here since we do have this guy that explodes. And since we are going to be attacking from a range, that is not going to affect us from a range. So my iPad is almost dying, so let's wrap this up. Lester is doing pretty good. Let's use a power drink, and then let's take another Lester soon. There you go. We didn't quite get hit by that, so let's take another Lester, and then I'm going to have them just do. Oh, but we do have. Should have brought my antiviral. That way we can stop the charged zombie. The charged zombie from getting rid of my units that quick. This is another power drink. I want to take as many Lester as possible. And you know what? I want to take Sonja to see how well Lester. You know, I think if I do use Sonja, she's going to overshadow Lester. So I do not want to do that. Not just yet, though. So now let's go ahead and try and take another Lester. Going to take the farmer just so he can give me a little bit of help. And then I want to take the marine because I do know that the charged zombie are going to be coming in pretty soon. So there you go. Lester is doing a pretty good job there. Now we have, oh, come on. There you go, nice. None of my Lesters went down, so that's good. So we have 2 Lester, 1 farmer, and they are still doing pretty good up there. So now I'm going to take another one, and then I'm going to use another power drink, and maybe let's try and see if we are actually going to be able to take another one before we get the charged zombie or before we get the horde. So now let's take the marine, and then I'm going to be taking out my mechanic. I want to shoot my machine gun because I do know that horde is going to be coming in pretty soon. So we have 3 Lesters and they look pretty awesome. Let's get the 4th one out, and they are up there. Look how awesome they look. And now we pretty much can get rid of this one. So let's go ahead and start by taking my mechanic. Oh, maybe not. There you go, 1 down. At least one's only 1, and then now the horde is coming. So we should be able to get rid of this one before we actually get to them. So you know what, let's use a rage power up 200 there with the kick with the marine, and we should be able to take this one without any problems at all. So I do not want to stop here. I want to try another one because we have 100% there, but let's try and do another mission from stage 7. Let's see how well we're going to do. Let's see, this one is going to be another nightmare mission. This one is going to be more difficult since we have the runners. So let's use a power drink, and then once we get the runners, I'm going to take either the marine or my mechanic. Let's see. Let's take Lester. Let's see. Maybe Lester will do it. There you go. We got rid of them too. But I do know that we will have more coming in. So I'm not sure if Lester alone himself will be able to get rid of all of them. If it gets too deep, oh yeah, we definitely need Sonja out. Come on, Sonja, and then let's take the farmer too. Lester is going to die before he can actually reload. But now we have Sonja and the farmer, and yeah, definitely Sonja and Lester are definitely going to be a pretty good combo if you put them together. But I think Sonya is definitely going to overshadow Lester here, since she is freaking awesome. I didn't mean to do that, but if we didn't use her, we could have been dead by now. So we are going to take this one out as well, which is pretty awesome. We have all of them. We have Lester, we have the farmer, and we have Sonya standing still waiting for the zombies to come in. And they didn't die, they actually managed to survive. And I'm going to take another Lester. We can get rid of that blue runner. Look how awesome they look there. I think they look pretty awesome. And you know what, let's wait until some more of them come. And then I'm going to use another power drink, and let's take another Lester, hopefully. And then we are going to wrap this one up, and I'm going to be using my mechanic soon. Yeah, because we pretty much finished this one, so let's use my mechanic, let's use the guard, and along with the marine, we should be able to finish this one without any issues at all. We do have all the runners coming in, and we are going to buy this one because we are pretty tough. So that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about Lester. Is he a good unit? Is he a bad unit? He's definitely, like you guys mentioned, he's definitely very similar to the farmer. So I think if you are sick of the old design of the farmer, you can definitely go for Lester, since he looks actually way better. But I think they are really close together. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Drop me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.